What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ty, giving you the best, giving you the goodness, and giving you the bestest. Not recently, it's been happening for a good little while now. So it's been happening for a little bit where people keep asking me what was the first, when you got into K-pop, what was the first group you got into, and who's your favorite group now, and how did you get into K-pop? I know you doing this with your sister. How did she get into K-pop? So basically today I'm gonna give you my K-pop story. Well, my K story in the first place, because I watch a lot of stuff. Like I watch dramas, I watch certain fact shows that like tells like cultural shows and stuff like that that tells you about culture and how we do this and how we do this. So it's really just how did I get into K? But I'm gonna specifically start with K-pop. So how I got into K-pop. So my 10th grade year, which was 2013, my sister, she was a senior at the time, and during high school she had a free period. So one day we got on the bus when we were going home. She was like, "Oh, when we get home, I gotta show you this dude. He's dope as hell. I think he's Korean." I looked him up. He's Korean or whatever like that, and this song is dope. So we got home and it was G Dragon that she showed me. It was Go. And everybody know Go is like an out there type video. So she showed me this and I was like, I said his rapping is dope. The video is weird as shit. But the rapping and shit is dope as hell. So she started showing me, and then she started showing me some different stuff of G Dragon like during like the next few days. So then one day when she showed me one morning before we got to school, when I was in the library that day, I looked him up and I found out he was in Big Bang. So later that afternoon, the story's flipped. I'm like, let's get home and I gotta show you. You know the dude G Dragon? He's in a boy band called Big Bang. Show her Fantastic Baby. That was what was big. And then show her Blue, and then show her Bad Boy. And we just fell into the spectrum. Like that Big Bang door, I'm literally telling you, you know how they be, like the B and Big Bang be? Like when you put them next to each other? Literally that door opened and it was just like this whole freaking universe. Like for real, for real. I got so into K-pop and Korean culture that like I just listen to every damn thing. Like I said, I watch K-dramas, I watch K-pop. My sister, she got so into it. She all about that Korean culture. She watched K-pop too. She watched K-dramas too. But especially, she started learning Korean. Like no lie, I'm learning Korean a little bit. Not really. I learned the alphabet, kinda, semi kinda. Don't judge me. But yeah. But that's us. And me personally, I got into Big Bang, and then I got into BAP. And because this was about like late 2013, early 2014, I got into BTS because I heard they just debuted in 2013. And plus, early 2014 was like my experimental time, you know? So, cause like, I was watching so many freaking variety shows. I was watching so many like comeback stages, like music shows. I was watching so many freaking dramas. It don't make no sense. And all these terms that people was using, like certain people was using, like oppa and hyung and fanboy and deadbok. I didn't know none of that. I was like, what is all of this? Like, what is this? And like aigu and all this shit. So I was curious. Nowadays, I don't watch that much stuff. But back then, I watched so much shit. I know a lot now because of that. Like, I know about a whole bunch of groups. I know about UKISS. I know about EXO. I know about freaking 2 p.m. I know about 2 a.m. I know about 8. I know about 7. I know about freaking Idol Musician. I know so much shit because I started like going into, well, not really Idol Musician, but I just learned a lot about a lot of people. And since then, I've been like following when people debut. Like during the year, I've been following them. Like when Red Velvet pre-debuted, and then they actually debuted Happiness. I was like actually happy and all that stuff and whatever. But that's with K-pop. With K-dramas, okay. I don't know the name of my first K-drama, Well, matter of fact, I do. My first K-drama I actually watched like full length through was freaking what was it called? High School Love On. It had Woo Yun and Sung-yeol from Infinite in it. That's how I found out, because they was talking about something in the interview, and they was talking about how both of them acted together. And I was like, they acted together. And then I found out it was on the KBS page on YouTube, so I watched it, and it was fucking. It gave me some psychological problems, but it was a good show. And then after that, I watched House of Bluebird, and then I watched What Happens to My Family. My sister actually watched that before me, and she the one that told me to watch it, so I watched it, and it was just like, that shit was crazy. But ever since then, I watched a few. I watched Secret Garden, because everybody was talking about that at the time. I watched this one called Something Rock On, I can't remember. It had homeboy from that movie Monster. It had L in it. It had Min Suk in it. And it had what's that other boy name? It had Min Q in it. I cannot remember the name of that now. But yeah, that came out a little bit ago. And I've seen parodies to these videos too, which is funny as hell when Big Bang did a parody to Secret Garden, because I actually watched Secret Garden and I was like, oh my god, this is so damn funny. But now, to answer the person who said what kind of group, who's my favorite group now? My favorite group now, ever since they like dimmed down, would probably have to be BTS still. Like, when it came to BTS, I followed, like when I heard they debuted, I was like, okay, or I guess that means they came out, they finally like is famous or whatever, like, and I've been following them. Every time they released something, I was on it. Every time they put out an album, I was getting it, and it was just like that. So I'd probably say I'm the biggest. I'm an ARMY. If I was any fan base right now, I would probably say I'm an ARMY. I do love these other groups and stuff like that, but when it comes to Big Bang uploading something on the V app now, I'm on it. When it comes to them doing a concert, I'm on it. But for real, I really can't wait until I can see them in concert. I don't got enough money to see them in concert yet, because like all the shit that's going on, but I really can't wait to see them in concert. But yes, I would probably say now not Big Bang, BTS is my favorite group. I got three. You know what it is? I got a trio of groups that I listen to a lot. And it's crazy because they debut year after year after year of each other. I listen to BTS, and then GOT7, and then Monster X. If it was them three trios that I could say, but I'm still the biggest fan of BTS. To be honest, I don't even know GOT7's fan base name, to be honest. And Monster X is like, I know theirs, I cannot think of it right now. But anyway, yeah, that's how I got into K-pop. My sister found a video and did that, and then I found a video and did that, and we just like, that door opened for us to both like go in there. It was like a scene from a movie when someone go to heaven. Like, it's just like the doors open, it's like this bright ass light, and then you go in and you just start smiling. Shit like that. But yeah. But you know, I mean, it's whatever. Like, I'm happy. And just so excited because I get to share this with people. I got 2 of my friends into K-pop, which is I'm actually hella happy about, because like I just got into K-pop myself 3 years ago, and now I got them to a point. They're at a point where, I'm not always trying to help them do this, that, and third. Like when I first got into them, I was like, they call like, what does this mean? I was like, well, I don't know what it means, but it basically means, hey, how you doing, and all this, and this is just a formal greet. Like, I don't do that no more. They already know, because they've been in it for like a while now. My friend Jessica, she been in it for like a year and a half now, and my friend DeMorris, he been in it for like about as long as me. When I first got in it, I told him like a few months later. So I'm happy that 2 of my friends successfully are K-pop fanatics now. I don't know their favorite groups. They don't really talk about their favorite groups. I think Jessica's is EXO, to be honest. She was devastated when freaking Luhan Tao and Chris left it. So like this bitch was like about the ball, like for real. I feel like K-pop is like it's like one of them things like once like it's like Fight Club, like once you're in you're never out type shit. Like and really like for real. Like once you get in, once you're hooked, it's it's like that. It's literally like Fight Club and it's literally like fishing. Once you're hooked, you like you can't get out. You can't get off. I mean for real, you really cannot. So that's it for today. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for sticking with me through these good little times, me telling you my little story. Hope I answered the people who asked me that stuff. I hope I answered your question. If I didn't, just like leave a comment and I'll answer it free willy nilly from my YouTube page, not from the 9 Times YouTube page. I'll answer it from my page. But yeah, yes. So let me go. And y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday, okay? Peace.